Okay, so we are beginning our online international education fair and the webinar is about to start. I can see we have about 100 students. I want to thank you for joining us today. I hope this is going to be a useful information when you're going to be attending till the end of the webinar. You will be able to learn about the scholarships, application fee waivers, the COVID-19 updates, and many more. So watch till the end and ask any question that you have. I hope it's going to be worth. Thanks.
Yeah. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rituraj Singh, and I represent Kent State University, Ohio, USA. First of all, I'll give you a brief about the Kent State University. It's a public research university located in the United States, and the place is Kent. It's a county, and geographically, if you see the United States map, we are on the northeast part of the United States. So the nearby town is Cleveland, which is 45 minutes drive from Kent. And then you have a Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh. Chicago is 5.5 hours drive from Kent. And when you move upward, New York is 7.5 hours drive from Kent. So this is the geography of the Kent State University, where exactly it's located. So you must be aware about the Ohio is a more sort of industrial area. So a lot of multinational firms are there, like automation companies are there, manufacturing companies are there, research institutions are there, medical institutions are there, IT companies are there. For example, you have General Motors, you have Ford, you have Tesla, you have Goodyear, you have NASA Glenamic Research Center, and Thomas Alva Edison Research Center. So there are a lot of companies are there. So you see, we rank 11th safest campus in the nation, and low cost of living. If you compare with the New York City, it's 88% less expensive, and it's a college town, so student can walk to everything. A true college campus fee with a vibrant mall, and it's a greater Cleveland area is nearby, which I just said 45 minutes drive from Kent, and a prosperous business environment. That's America's heartland. These are some of the companies where the Kent State, the alumni are working, and the nearby companies like Deloitte, Huntington, National Insurance, PNC Bank, Diebold, ENY, and in agriculture like Devi, in communication like InfoSeason, industrial manufacturing like Goodyear, Parker, Sharon Williams, PNG like in consumer products, retails like Buckle and all. So these are some of the companies. So as per the US News and World Report rank, we rank 101 in the last edition 2019, and it was established in the year 1910. So you see, we have almost 300 programs from bachelor's to master's. So at undergraduate level, we have 285 plus courses at this level. Like you have from like advertising to aerospace engineering to applied engineering or applied mathematics or digital sciences, chemistry, physics, international relation. I mean, we have almost more or less majority of the course we have 50 courses at master's level with 100 concentrations and 25 courses at PhD level with 50 concentrations. So over almost 1500 international students from 104 countries we have. Like top programs we have like aeronautics, we have architecture, business communication, computer science, business analytics, fashion design. Like this program ranks 4th in the United States and 17th in the world. Business analytics program ranked top 40 in the globe, and in terms of value for money we rank 11th in the whole world. So we have 8 campus plus centers in the New York, NYC, Florence, and Geneva, and we have 166 plus active US patents for research. And faculty members, the Kent State, we have 16 plus Pulitzer Prize winners. So you see the student life, we rank number 1 in terms of dining services in the United States, and we have a free campus bus service, which is called part of bus service. That's a Portage Area Regulatory Authority transport area. Because the university is very big, it spreads over 900 and almost more than 50 acres. And it was established in the year 1910, which is, you can imagine, is more than 100 and approx 110-year-old university. And it's a beautiful college town. So student life and service, you see student events and festival throughout the year. We have 400 clubs and organizations, and then free Wi-Fi service campus wide, and first class recreation and fitness center. So we have 25 different residence halls and 6,500 graduate students who are living in on campus, and off campus is just across the boundary of the university. And the student faculty ratio is 21 is to 1. And these are some of the other facilities which we have, like the dockless system in the first multi system of its kind in the nation, like 100 pedal bikes, 68 e-bikes, and then ADA compliant hand cycles and all. If we talk about the campus safety, so Kent State University is the safest campus in the Ohio and the United States. We rank 11th safest campus by the FBI Uniform Crime Report. Kent State Police Service is the flagship agency. When I say flagship here, it is one of the topmost police agency in the Ohio, and we have a 24 hours patrol, 24 by 7, I can say. And campus security and courtesy phones are available in all the buildings and parking lots. And then you have a flash alerts also. This is basically you will get 24 hours before, like what kind of weather is going on, if any snow or something like that. So you will get all the flash alerts. If you see the cost of attendance at the Kent State University for the international undergraduate student for tuition fees and for 2 semesters is approximately $21,400. Living expenses around $13,064. It depends on the taste and preference of the student. Like might be he wants to live in a single occupancy or a double occupancy or triple. And then the medical insurance and book supplies cost around 5,238. So cumulatively, the cost is $39,700 for the undergraduate student for one academic year. For the graduate student, tuition is approximately $19,000, and then you have a living expense and then medical insurance and books. So cumulatively, it comes down to 37,259 US dollar. So if you see this, the small class size, more than 56% of the class are fewer than students, and strong faculty. We have more than 70% have their PhD in their field, and research priority number fifth for both US and the Ohio. And academic area, we have 14 library and global educations, academic success center, global education, personalized professional center, career advising and all. So as I mentioned, over 400 student organizations, clubs are there, professional organizations are there, sports clubs are there, and international organizations are there. So we are offering many programs. So, but in this forum, it's very difficult to explain you all the programs. But I have mentioned some of the programs, some of the elite programs where majority have seen the students apply, the international students apply. So you see, aeronautics and aerospace engineering programs we have, the only aeronautics program in the state of Ohio, along with 31 other institutes globally. And then it's a unique program, including aerospace engineering, aeronautics, or ATC, and or airport maintenance. And it's home to Kent State Airport, air traffic control, and many other high-tech labs. So we have internship and co-op opportunities available for this program. Then we have architecture program, which is a NAB accredited, National Architecture Accreditation Board, and also Council of Safety Design and Accreditation, which is CIDA. And it's award-winning faculty. We have 3 of the 25 most educator of 2018, and Urban Design Center in downtown Cleveland. And then we have a study abroad also in Florence, Italy. And then we have College of Arts and Science. We have a fashion school which 17th best in the world and 4th best in the United States for fashion merchandising and fashion design. And they have an NYEC Studio Florence program. And School of Art, as per the US News and World Report, ranks visual arts graduate program with our top 100 programs in the US. In arts, you have School of Music, School of Theater and Dance, School of Arts facilities. And then in arts and sciences, again, we have certain programs like we have applied mathematics, pure mathematics, biomedical sciences. In that, we have certain specialization like cellular molecular biology, genetics, physiology, pharmacology, neurosciences, and all. And then we have computer science program offered at both undergraduate and masters. At masters, we have like different specialization like computational data science or computer engineering or computer security, and then physics, political science, and translation. And then we have a business program, one of the best business program in the United States. It's a AACSB accredited program for both business and accounting, and then 1% of schools worldwide hold this dual accreditation. First public university business program, as per the US News and World Report, degree from undergraduate to doctoral, and then a dedicated career advising service. When I say we are, College of Business have our own career service board. So this is the program, one other program like MBA, business analytics program we have. And in this we require like GPA 3 or TOEFL or IELTS, either like TOEFL 79 or IELTS 6.5, and a statement of purpose and GMAT or GRE. And GMAT is 500 plus or GRE is 300 plus, I'm sorry. And then a resume and the letter of recommendation. This is again one of the competitive program, and student having more than 3+ year of experience, their GRE or GMAT is probably going to waived off by the department. And the deadline for this program is 1st May. And then we have a communication, in that communication study, journalism, mass communication, digital sciences. These are the again programs. In education, you have athletic training program like exercise physiology, sports administration, hospitality management. And hospitality management is temporarily for the timing they have suspended. And then early childhood education, higher education administration, and counseling field. And then we have a program in public health. So one of the 55 CPH program accredited by the public health, only two colleges of public health. There are a variety of specializations, like you have biostatistics, concentration in epidemiology, and health policy and management, social and behavioral sciences. One more program which we uh, offer is MS in clinical epidemiology. So these are some of the programs in public health. And the admissions application type, it's undergraduate and masters. These are the requirements if you see. And yeah, for the undergraduate, for fall 20 intake only, there's an application fee waiver only for the undergraduate, not for the masters. And there are certain departments I recently worked out, they are also flexible in terms of GRE. Like computer science, they are flexible because the minimum requirement is 295. But yes, they are flexible for this intake only. But however, they will see the other parts of the application like SOP, LOR, GP, and everything. And then this is the application workflow for the undergraduate. There's an online application of $70, and once you submit the application, you have to send all the supporting documents in a single multi-page PDF. For the masters, again, it's an online application, $70, and you have to upload all the supporting documents in the online portal, starting from your all semesters mark sheets, including transcripts, your degree copy, your SOP. Recommendation, you have to mention your recommended details, and then you have to upload your passport copy, resume, and everything. In case if you're not able to uh, send your recommendation, or your recommender is not able to send it, so what you can do is you can send us the soft copy, and then we will request the Office of Global Education to update it manually. Also, the second thing is IELTS, you need not to send it officially. You can upload in the online portal. However, for the TOEFL or GRE, you have to send it through the ETS. And then there is a scholarship. If I talk about for this, we have very good scholarships at undergraduate level. At undergraduate, the scholarship ranges from $2,000 to $21,000, one time and renewable both. So we have different scholarship, like you have a global scholarship. Any student at undergraduate who got admit into Kent State, for sure he will get a scholarship of $4,000 every year for 4 years. Second is You Are Welcome scholarship, which is a renewable scholarship, and the deadline for the fall 2021 intake, because this program is available only in fall, and the deadline is December 15th of this year 2020. And then we have an international freshman scholarship, which has a certain requirement, and the the scholarship is a maximum of $20,000, and it's a renewable. The only condition that student has to maintain the GPA, which is 3.6. And the other two scholarship, which is global diversity scholarship and international civic engagement scholarship, which is a one-time scholarship of $2,000 to $5,000. And then you have a graduate assistantship. All the program, it varies. We do have graduate assistantship at various programs, but it's very, very competitive. It varies from program to program. Also, general assistantships are there, administrative assistantship, teaching or research assistantship there. Regarding campus work opportunity, yes, you're allowed to work 20 hours per week of the international student, and getting a job at campus is not very tough. You can get it easily. As I said, 38,000 plus students are studying at campus, and 10% of them are international students. Where if you specifically talk about the Indian students, there are approximately close to 800 Indian students studying at across all various levels, undergraduate, masters, and doctorate level. And this is the airport information. This is the Cleveland Hopkins International Airport, which is just right. Then we have Akron Canton Airport also. And once you submit the application, we get a Kent State ID, which is unique ID, which starts from 810, and then a flashline username. And then you will get the Kent State email and a Blackboard Learn, which is course materials and grades and tests. And yeah, so that.
So this brings us to the end of the webinar. I hope the information that you have gained today is going to be useful for you for making an application to the university. If you still have any question or any query about applying to the university, then you contact one of the study metro representative. Thank you so much again for joining this webinar. Have a good one.